Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining our webinar today. We are very excited to showcase the order cart and how it's going to look on your retailer websites. We've been long waiting for this to come. I know personally, I've been working on the project for a very long time and talking to all you retailers about, how much this order cart is important to you as well as to your customers. So we're happy to go ahead and start, the demo on how the order cart is going to be looking on your website. And we're going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek of the order cart on your website. Obviously, before we get started, we want to go ahead and go over some basic housekeeping. There's a few questions that are always asked when we start a webinar. One of the main questions is how or will I get a copy of the webinar after? Yes, you will get a copy of the webinar after. You can look for it in your HughesNet highlights next week on Tuesday. It'll be available so that you can share with your team or anybody else that's interested in looking at what is to come from the order cart in the near future. How do you ask a question? On the right-hand side, on the corner of your screen, you'll be able to see that there's a chat box. You can put in any questions that you may have there, and there will be a Q&A after the order cart demo. Will there be an extra charge to get the order cart on my website? Big question, huh? Money is always important. So there won't be an extra or additional charge to your current package. Your website package will still be $199 a month. There is no additional charges to have the order cart. We know that it's a valuable asset and everybody wants to have it on the website. And we just feel that it should be an additional add-on, something to have because of the value that it has in it. When do you get the order cart? Well, we've been working on it really hard, so we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's so that the order cart will be coming soon. Your hosts for today are going to be, of course, myself, Daniela, as many of you already know me, Operations Manager here at Amplio. And I also have here with me my co-host, which is Victor, our UI UX Specialist.
Hey guys, excited to be here and show you the new HughesNet order cart.
And we're excited to go ahead and dive into the demo. Everything you've been waiting for is finally here to be seen. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this to you just as a customer would come to your website, as everybody's website looks kind of generic like this. We do have the very most prominent box here when a customer gets to your website is the check availability. They'll be able to go ahead and put in their address to be able to find out what plans are available in their local area. Now, before putting in the address, if they choose not to put in their address, they can also view the order cart link on the right-hand corner of the website. We're going to go ahead and put in a rural address here. And just make sure that when you put in your address, you are always putting in a full address or you won't get a response back. We're going to go ahead and make sure that the full address is there, and we're going to check our availability, which will take me to the next page, which is the plans and promotions page.
As you can see, guys, even though you cannot see the address again over here, the address is actually being passed in a string in the URL. That means that no matter where the user is going to go in the order cart, the address is going to be attached to his order.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead. This page basically provides the customer with information on the plans and promotions and the packages and what it has to offer. It gives them the option to see what the actual promotional price is along with the non-promotional price, whether they can purchase or lease their equipment, along with more information about what the plan has to offer, such as, gigabytes, megabytes, Wi-Fi, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and choose to go with the 20 gigabyte package. And when you click on Get Started, it'll take you straight into the order cart, which will allow your customer to see that the package that they chose is auto-populated already in there. But they also have the option to change it if they wish to. So if they decided after they clicked on that they wanted to go with the 30 gigabyte or the 50 gigabyte, then they can definitely go ahead and switch that out. It also, once you change that out, it also changes the pricing and here that shows, what the promotional price is and what the regular price is after the 12 months. It gives the customer the option to either choose if they want to lease their equipment, and if they do, it'll give them the information on leasing, how much it is a month, and then if they want to purchase, they can also purchase it here, and it'll show them the total that they need to pay to be able to purchase their equipment. At the bottom, it'll show them the total due today, whether it's the leasing option or a purchasing option. They will always see a total here at the bottom, very prominent and big. And then beneath that, because we are talking about plans and promotions, as we all know, we love to be compliant. So we did include the disclaimers at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and click on next, and I'll let Victor speak about the installation information here.
All right, so we're on the second step of the order cart. Over here, the user will actually enter the installation information. As you can see, the address entered in the beginning is already pre-populated in the order cart. We do have a small issue that will be fixed in the live version with this state. So let's go ahead and put in the first name and last name. Also, due to the fact that HughesNet is catering most of the time to users in rural areas, we would like to see if it's a new address that is not that has been built in the last 12 months. So the user can actually check that box that, and you as a retailer will get notified if it's a new address or not. We're also going to collect over here the contact information of the user.
And here he can put in the phone number, but you can see that the alternate phone number he doesn't have to put in. Now, there's an asterisk on the in the corner of every required field, so that as a customer, you know that if it has an asterisk, you must put that information, and you cannot move forward unless that information is inputted in the order cart.
Correct. The next step is going to be the terms and conditions. Again, we love to be compliant, so we're giving right here the checkboxes for the user to accept the terms and conditions. There's also a link leading to the terms and condition page. And we know that the user actually has the permission to install addition in its home or building.
So whether they rent or they own, we always need to know, right?
Exactly. So the next page, HughesNet and Amplio decided to add optional services to the order cart. This gives you, the retailer, an option to have more upsells in the time of ordering. So we've added the express repair options, either the basic or premium package, with letting everybody know and the users that the first month is free. They can select it. Also, we've added the HughesNet voice. Again, with two packages that come in with it's the 24-month commitment. They can choose, or they can have no commitment with $39.95 a month. When selecting one of these packages, they also have an option to add international calling, and by that they can also choose either the 200 or the unlimited packages for the HughesNet voice international packages. Also, we've added the zone alarm. Most users love to know that they're going to be safe from viruses, spyware, malware, or any hacker attacks. So we've added the two packages of zone alarm to the order cart. Another major thing we've added to the order cart is the PC System Essentials. The user has the option to have it with the order or select no, thank you. Let's continue.
And once we move on to the next step, it'll show us the installation appointment information. This step here allows the customer to be able to see what days are available for the retailer to actually go out and install for them. Not only does it allow them to see the date, but it also allows them to see the time slots that are available. Some days may be different than others. There could be installation the next day, there could be installation in 2 days, and then the next day installation would only probably be one slot. The 2 days away would probably have all 4 time slots. It just depends on your availability. This is actually connected with your scheduling API. So that means that the customer can actually see real-time results here as to when you're available to go ahead and install for them. Now, not only that, but it also tells your customer that they can, if they wish to modify or cancel their appointment after they scheduled it here, they can always contact retailer support to move forward any changes. And that leads us to the next page, which brings us to the billing and credit card and credit check information.
As you can see over here, the first step in the payment page is the billing address. Due to the fact that the address of the first slide has been entered, it's being passed on. The user can select if to keep the same address or change it for the billing. In case he doesn't want the same address for billing, he has the option to change it. The next step in the payment page is going to be the credit card information. Make sure this statement right here will not be on the live version of the order card. It's only here for testing purposes.
And their information will be secured when we have it in the live version.
Exactly. Let's put in credit card information. Notice how when I start inputting the card number, it also detects what kind of credit card it is. Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. It will notify us which kind of card it is. Let's select the expiration month and expiration year, put in a security code, and again the cardholder name. Let's select our date of birth to make sure the user is over 18. Notice this section, the credit check. This section will only be visible if the leasing options has been selected in the first step. It will be hidden if the option was a purchase selection.
So if they was to purchase the equipment, there's no reason for us to run a credit check. So
exactly,
we will be doing away with that. And they also can see the total due today after all the services that they've added, whether they've added additional services or not.
Once hitting submit, the order has been placed. You will get notified by email, and the user will get an email notification as well. But next message is going to see is the order success message with full order summary, including their name, address, plan chosen. All will be notified here.
The order details whether they chose to add any optional services to their package or whether they wanted to go ahead and remove anything on here. If they didn't choose it, it won't show. So it'll also give them the estimated monthly recurring fees. It'll give them, what it is now, what it'll be, and then the promotion after the promotional period is over, it'll give them the total on here as well, and it'll let them know that this does not include tax, federal or state taxes. And again, warm, finish here where it says, thank you again for ordering HughesNet. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. And this, again, like Victor mentioned, they will be receiving this in an email. The same order confirmation that you see here will be sent out to yourself, the retailer, as well as the customer for verification if you need to contact them or if anything else needs to be done after. And that was basically the order cart. It's a short, simple, it allows your customer to be able to choose what they want. It's user friendly. And it also connects with the HughesNet API. So your orders will be completely processed through there. We're excited again to launch it out whenever, we're ready for this. And as part of that, I wanted to just let everyone know what the next steps are going to be. We've started testing with 5 retailers already. And as soon as we're done testing with those 5 retailers and everything is confirmed that we're good to go, we will notify everyone. Look out for the webinar recording in your HughesNet highlights next week. And also look out for an ETA. Once we have an ETA for the order cart, HughesNet will announce that to everyone.
One of the next steps is going to happen is your marketing coach will contact you with any questions you have regarding the new order cart. Also, always help us improve the platform. We want to hear from you. Don't wait for your marketing coach to contact you. You can always contact us. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can email us at services@amplio.com or call to 888-450-2374.
Thank you, everyone, for again for joining the webinar today. We're excited to launch this out to you. You can always reach out to me directly if you need to. You all know my email, Daniela@amplio.com. And we look forward to launching this to you and hearing your feedback. We're excited, and we hope all of you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Bye.